Hey everybody, welcome back to 608 Fab. So we do not get a lot of Jeep content lately. Man, it's really hard. I actually listened to a podcast the other day about like when you're out playing with your friends and get some trail videos and get some fun things like that, and kind of how hard it is. That was the Complete Off-Road Experience, I think, or something like that. Podcast on Spotify, and they're right. They're right. Well, you also have to go out wheeling, which we really haven't had a chance to do much of that this year. We did a Badlands trip for the Ultra 4 race, and we did the recovery class up in Toma, Wisconsin with the Driftless Off-Road Club. So hopefully here, me and the wife are actually sitting down looking at some dates on when we can get to places. She started a new job. She doesn't have a ton of vacation time. I'm busy as a bee up at work. It's insane. So getting some time away to enjoy life has been tough. But I did notice when me and the nephew were screwing around with the Jeep the other day, we gave it the bath, we took it for a road trip, we did a little burnout in the driveway with it, worked on other projects in the shop, that I had a noise and it felt like the front end wasn't free spooling. I could feel the drive shaft vibration. Front drive shaft vibrates with the Tom Woods double. Well, both U-joints are the offset U-joints. So when that front drive shaft is over about 30, 35 miles an hour, it starts to pick up pretty nasty vibration. So we just cruised some country roads, but I could tell something was spinning that front shaft, and I was not in four-wheel drive in the transfer case. So jacked it up here after doing a little work project here in the shop. And what I've got is this guy here does not want to spin freely. Well, now it's going to, but you can hear it clicking inside here. So I don't know why it won't spin easily, but brakes are probably a little sticky. Well, we're gonna pull it apart, see what's going on inside this hub, and go from there. All right. First things first, she's a little ugly in there. Screwdriver and pull that out. Broke in there, yeah. Spring thing's in there good. She's dry, she's ugly. I bet you $1 I got a rusted up bearing in this thing as well. Something along those lines. We gotta find our snap ring ends here. Where are you at? I haven't probably serviced this since I put this axle in, which I think we got a couple seasons on now. So I'm sure I'll find some ugly in this thing, one way or another. Where's the end of oh, this was that one with the goofy wave washer ring. It's not a snap ring, it's a coil in ring. I'm sure there's a technical term to that, but it's there's my end. It's a spiral lock, I want to say, is what you would call this thing. And there it is. Found the end of it. Get some light in the right places at the right time. Get this guy out of there. Come on, Bessie. Come on, there we go. So yeah, spiral lock, I guess is what I would call this thing. So it goes around once, comes back around 2, two rings more or less to lock that thing in. And then that is free to come out of the hub. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nut nasty in here. Let's get this thing pulled apart. And oh, there's snap ring on the end of that axle shaft. We're gonna get this thing pulled apart, see what we find. It's got water in it. She's still tight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that bearing is roached. All right, so I got this thing apart. We've got one roached bearing, water intrusion, lots of rust in the lockout, things like that. I actually had to impact the inner spindle nut off. Inner bearing roached as well. So this is a total lack of maintenance. I have known for a while that these were getting water in them, and I just slowly ignored them. You know, the worn lockouts, I've beaten and then busted the caps off of them. They kind of, my offset on the wheels, this sticks out. It's even and flush with the bead lock on the outside. So rock gets in there, busts those up. I've contemplated drive slugs, but I really like the ability to go in and out of four-wheel drive and keep that drive shaft speed down on that front shaft. So I'm going to order up inner bearings, outer bearings, I've got 2 brand new worn lockouts in a box. They've been my spares. I was going to run these until they were pretty much garbage. What I think I'm going to do is ultimately clean these all up, try to buy all the parts to rebuild them, new O-ring for the back of the lockout, new knob or switch selector, O-ring seals, etc. for that, and more or less take and make these new again. So I got a good set of spares, and then just go from there. I've also kicked around just ordering a set of drive slugs for some 30 spline shafts. I've never upgraded shafts yet, so but like I say, I like the idea to slip this thing in and out of, disconnect the front axle completely and put some road miles on. So as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check back. I'm going to slam some new bearings in this thing and get it road ready again, and see where we can put our new next off-road adventure together at. I think if I get this all accomplished, I'm going to put this together for 4th of July, and we're going to cruise it for the 4th of July. And if we get pulled over, I'm just going to tell people, hey, we're going up to the parade. It's going to be in the parade, something like that. But it is licensed, it is registered, it is insured, it's all that stuff. But yeah, legal? A little bit questionable. So be good, do something cool in your garage. Till next time.